wishing they never did, trying to do me favors, seeing that I'm ahead. Blood of the struggle, walking over pieces to the puzzle when everything was a mess. I'm just trying to stay blessed, be better than all the rest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I'ma be here on my
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. Here we go. Man, it's Thursday afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got my main man, Jerry Glant.
At Jared Glant.
Guys, the lights are still a little weird here. I got stuff bouncing off my head and stuff. I got a little brightness going on right here.
You're always bright. You shine bright because you a star.
Well, thank you, Jay.
Come on, man. Where my shades at?
Dude, let's talk about, before I get into the show, do we want to talk about the Jamaica trip?
Yeah, let's talk about the Jamaica trip.
Okay. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Young Hustler Zone.
Jared Glant, at Jared Glant.
Follow him at Jerry Glant on Twitter, the Twitter mania phenomena. La.
Speaking of social media.
Oh my gosh. Why are you talking to me already? You're not supposed to be talking yet. You're not here yet.
Candy's special, though.
We live, dog.
She's special.
Okay, check it out. 2 nights ago, you want to tell them the story?
Yeah, 2 nights ago, we had an event that we were going to do down in Jamaica. We're getting ready, leaving the house. Grant's got his 2 little girls. You know,
I'm like, you wanted me to leave at like 5:30.
I'm like,
dude,
gee,
we
we
don't
gotta
need to
go.
leave at 5:30.
We gotta go, man. There's gonna be
crack
traffic.
some of this vino open.
He's like, let's have a glass of wine.
Let's crack some of this grape open, dog. I got some of that papillon.
He's got his girls climbing all over him, screaming
climbing
bloody
over
murder
you. They love you.
They don't want Dad to leave. Me too. I'm just saying that. I'm trying to make him feel good.
Yeah.
So we're running out of the door. He grabs his passport, grabs everything to go. We get to the airport.
Traffic was freaking horrendous.
Unreal,
terrible, okay?
Stop and go the whole way.
Okay. And then these 2 cop cars came in, and I just basically pulled in behind the cop cars like I always do.
Drafting.
And I drafted the coppers in.
That jet stream.
I get to the airport, okay?
Barely.
I go through TSA. I'm a global pass member with TSA.
Running to the gate.
And I get to the American Airlines thing, and the guy's like, I said, "Hey man, oh my God, I pulled out my passport. I got the wrong passport.
It was his daughter's passport.
But I got registration, I got certification, I got birth certificate, I got GSA. I got all this other stuff that says who I am." And he's like, "Dude, you ain't going to Jamaica."
Our client in Jamaica had the Minister of Security for the country on the phone.
The biggest company in Jamaica.
Yeah, saying, "Hey, we're going to get him in. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it."
He's like, "Hey, man, I have the Minister of Security call and get you
We
approved."
got what them say in Jamaica. Come to our country.
Hey, my name's Grant Cardone. Anyway, I didn't get on a plane. I didn't go to Jamaica. We had to do the meeting from here. It all worked out. We're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time out of Miami Beach, Florida. Beautiful, 81 degrees, Miami Beach.
Gotta love Miami.
Traffic's light, skies are bright. And here we are every Thursday. We come to you to talk to young entrepreneurs, you paper hangers.
Gen Y.
You Gen Y's.
You young hustlers.
You guys that spend so much time on the internet.
We're here for you.
You tweeting, you booking.
You Instagramming.
You doing all this stuff on the internet.
WhatsApping.
Okay? Well, look, we're here to give you some financial freedom, some hope, baby, some inspiration.
Helping you get
to
your money
bust
right.
out. Before I do that, though, I want to give you some data that suggests the cards are stacked against you. Okay? Now, this is just the data. I'm going to show you how to get out of this thing because, look, I didn't like the cards I got dealt. You can tweet me at Grant Cardone if you like this quote I'm about to drop on you. Look, at Grant Cardone, check it out. I didn't like the cards I got dealt to me, so I changed the deck. I change those cards. Don't play the deck. Don't play.
Just buy insurance.
Don't play the cards you got, okay? President Obama took an optimistic tone this week in a State of the Union, following the State of the Union address last month, noting the economic gains and social progress our nation has made in his tenure in office. However, a contradicting report commissioned by the U.S. Department of Education, it was published this month that millennials, you guys 18 to 32 years old, are faring far worse than any preceding generation in post-recession climates, okay? This is very disturbing news, okay? Check it out. 13,000 individuals who were high school sophomores when first enlisted in 2002, that's right at the...
For this survey, yeah. Well,
yeah,
this
for this
is when they
survey.
did the survey, yeah.
And for Obama to, Obama's coming in office about that time. And I'm not blaming it on Obama. It doesn't really matter whose fault it is. The Department of Education found the Great Recession significantly stifled the social and economic progress of the millennial generation. One of the most disturbing trends that we can derive from this study, check it out. People in their mid-20s seek comfort of home, fear exposure that comes from foregoing parental safety. And according to the report findings, I mean, there's some brutal stats here.
Painful.
42%. I'm sorry, 23% still living with parents. Only 34% of the people are achieving bachelor's degrees. That means you're starting college and not finishing. Okay, one half surveyed lived. This is the biggest. There's two pieces of data that are bigger than anything else to me. One half, almost 50% of those surveyed live within 10 miles from their high school home. And the last thing is, oh, by the way, dude, if you're living at your high school home, okay, and you're 26 years old and you go bust something that night, you know, you have a one-night stand. Your first time you meet the girl, you hit it, pow, and she's at your house and you're living with your parents. I mean, do your parents, y'all run into each other for breakfast or what? How do you get out of that deal? You got to shuffle her out at 5:30 or something? Okay, here's the disturbing thing, though. 80% of those are in debt. 40% of those are unemployed. I mean, these are crazy, man. 23% of them have had endured extended unemployment. 53.8% made less than $25,000. What was the last thing, Jared? It was something big, dude. Okay.
Well, they were actually more likely to be earning under $15,000 in annual salary.
49% are taking a job they don't want. You want out of this trap? You need to listen to your boy, Grant Cardone. On Twitter, I'm at Grant Cardone. If you got a question, hit me on Twitter. This is my man right here, young millennial, Jerry Glant.
In your face.
Stay with us, because I'm going to show you the route out, and I'll just give you a little teaser. Leave the nest, become a barbarian, and skill up, bitch. It's time to skill up if you want to break out and move on. This is Grant Cardone. You're in the Young Hustlers with Jerry Glant.
There are 7 billion people in the world. Who are you? How are you different?
7 billion people on planet Earth. There's a small portion of them that want greatness.
Seller Be Sold, book and audio package.
You can't get away from this idea that you just have to sell more.
Voted the #1 business sales book by Axiom Gold Awards. Now, for the first time ever, in audio, read by Grant Cardone. If you want to get your way in business and in life, call 800-368-5771. Seller Be Sold, book and audio package. Call 800-368-5771 today.
The win, W-I-N, is critical to survival in life. The truth is, your money is in closing a deal.
So first and foremost, you have to understand that the close is truly for the customer. As a salesperson, your job isn't complete until your customer has taken delivery of your product or service. So if somebody comes to me and they have a need that my product can fulfill, it will be unethical for me not to insist that they do business with me today.
Closing to me is ensuring I provide a service to my client.
You don't actually provide a service to your customer until you close them.
What you need to know today about this marketplace, about your customer, is the close is everything today. How do I push through resistance? How do I push through the consumer's fear? How do I get them that close and then push them over the edge so we can truly be of service to people?
It is your duty. It's your obligation to ask people to do business with you. If you're not doing that, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunity.
Selling is one thing, closing a transaction is something completely different.
Hey, Grant Cardone, back with Grant Cardone.
At Jared Glenn.
You hashtag some young hustlers. Man, I still got some brightness coming on me, man.
Who do we got? Who do we got
Is it-
posting
is it-
on us? Who do we got?
Oh,
Who's
dude, we
on
got
Twitter?
Eddie B.
Who's
We
on-
got Eddie B, my man Eddie B. Eddie, come back, bro. Come back, Eddie. We got Michelle, Create Solutions, Not Excuses. We aren't the poor me generation. We got Jared McReevy. We got Nicole Stewart. Bachelor's degree equals graduating. Associate's degree is only one half of it. I'm telling you, folks, you know what? Here's my 3 tips to you young hustlers, okay? And then we're going to take a caller. Number 1, you got to leave the nest.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
What?
You bring your girl, you bring a girl over next morning. She's leaving out. Mom's cooking pancakes and bacon.
Your mama's like,
Got the little scoozy running out
Who's
the door.
Scoozy? Who's Scoozy? What's
Never
that?
happened to me.
And you got that. They got that smell on them too.
Oof.
You know.
That
That
nasty
next morning,
smell.
right?
Ooh, nasty.
And how you explain that to your mom? Oh,
What-
mama.
What is it? What is the?
I
what
tore
is the
that up
female-
last night, mama.
What is the female perspective on that?
I busted that up. Hot mama. Dude, come on, man. Leave
Vera,
the nest.
let's
Number
find-
1, leave the nest. I'm going to find out from Vera. Number 2, Vera, you know what? Let's just take Vera from San Jose. Vera,
on, V.
What do you think about a guy, Vera, that hadn't left the nest yet? 26 years old.
Oh my God.
Come on.
My ex-boyfriend lived at home, 26 years old, MD doctor at Stanford University, right? Medical center. He still lives at home though.
I feel like he's got some
afraid
mama
to be on
issues.
his own. It's not because he doesn't have a job. It's not because he can't afford it. He makes more money than I do, and he's still living at home. And I'm like,
this is your
so
boyfriend?
afraid for no, my ex. I can't
Oh.
live with a man. I mean, I can't date a man.
No, you
that's
can't-
afraid
you-
to move out of the house.
Where'd the
should
nookie
not.
take
You
place?
should not even have
That's what I
sex
wanna
with a man that can't move out on his mama.
Where'd the nookie take
Right.
place?
Come on.
Where'd the nookie take
on.
place? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on. You know what you tell
Come
him?
on,
You
man.
say, hey, you go home to your mama, have sex with your mama then.
Oh my God.
That ain't right. That ain't
That
right.
might have
I
been
mean,
over the
that
line.
was that. Was,
That
that
might
was
have
over
been
the top.
That was over the line.
I think that was a little early.
If this
Hey,
is the line right here,
that-
we were like right there.
Yeah, I jumped over the line right. I didn't mean that because his mama probably wouldn't do that. But you know what I'm saying. I'm saying, look, man, you got to move out. Get out of the nest. What do you think about this advice? I want to tell all young millennials, look, you need to move out. Get out. Leave the nest. And I don't just mean home. I mean everything that's comfortable. All your ideas, your thinking, the neighborhood,
Yes.
mommy, daddy, the safe job you have,
Norms.
the entitlements.
Social
Oh, I
norms.
got to, I'm a doctor. I got to be a doctor. But you can't get a job as a doctor. So you got to leave the nest. Number 2, be a barbarian. You need to start acting like.
Channel the inner dark side of
Yeah,
yourself.
I've channeled that so well in my
I've
life.
done that.
And number 3, you got to skill up. I'm talking about skilling up on the things you don't want to do, the sales, the closing, the prospecting. So, Vera, what is your question?
Well, I didn't really have a question. I just thought that the topic.
You sound
was
good on
what
radio,
I
though.
wanted other people to stop doing, and I want men to man up and act like a man. There's like a feminist movement that's turning women into men and men into women, and I don't like that at all. I wasn't raised like that, and I don't expect that from anybody else. I don't
Dude,
care how you were raised. You're
She
gonna
nailed
get
it.
right if you're gonna be in my life.
I love that. I love that, Vera.
Gotta
What do you
get
do for
my
work, Vera?
money right.
Okay, well, I do accounting, I do sales, retail, but I am a pre-med student, and I'm building my own business based on holistic, quote-unquote, alternative medicine. I know you hate flu shots, so do I. More
Yep.
power to you.
Yep.
I've learned the hard way that a lot of allopathic medicine is bullshit.
Holistic neuroscience. Is that you?
Yes, it is.
I just saw you. You stopped by our website the other day.
I actually did, and I have your book.
Did Steve call you yet? Did Steve call you yet?
No.
I think Steve still lives with his mama.
I'll tell you, you need to look at it's step number 3 right now. And skill up. Cardone University is exactly what you need.
CardoneUniversity.com.
Everything you need to know.
You guys, I just finished Sell or Be Sold in a day after buying it just a few days ago, and I'm already sold on that. I can't wait.
Did you love that book? Did you love that book?
I love that book.
Okay.
I want all your books.
Okay, good. Well, I appreciate you calling in. I'm getting ready to drop Sell or Be Sold on audio. I want to send it to you as my gift.
It's
okay.
Sick.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so hit me on Twitter. Give me your email address. We'll send that out to you. Vera, thanks so much for calling in, and thanks for straightening out and getting rid of that little girl that you used to date.
You want to know about how things have changed. Look, in 1993, Newsweek did a poll, and 80% of parents with young children believe that their offspring would be financially independent by the time they turn 22.
In
1993,
20 years ago,
ancient.
It was believed, parents believed that the kid would be financially independent at the age of 22, able to move out on their own, buy their own car, pay for their own facilities, pay for their own stuff. Dude, that's not happening. Now, you know what that means? It means there's an entire generation or generations, including millennials, would be Gen Ys. Included in those people could be all the way up to some baby boomers that are making some wrong calls. Like some of the data that I got, dude, does it look like I'm getting man boobs? Kind of like a little bit, huh? I wonder if it's that protein I've been drinking. Anyway, if you got any good protein to send me that won't create man boobs, make sure we send it.
Let's do a shout out right now.
Let's do a shout out to my friends at Blue Frog,
Chad
dude.
P.
But look at Blue Frog. But before we go to Chad P, let's go to Blue Frog. Blue Frog sent me this juice.
Limu. It's from Limu. Good stuff. All right.
Okay.
Limu. Hooked us up. Chad P. Get fit. Be true.
Yeah.
He sent us some vitamins. I took a pack yesterday. I hope it's kosher. I just popped them in my mouth.
That's my friends over at Supersh.
Yeah, it's super shot. These need some work though. Tastes a little off.
What am I telling you? Okay, the statistics are saying that you're getting crushed. The advice you're getting is not good. This whole you're the single most educated group of people in the history of the United States.
63% of millennials have a bachelor's degree.
63% of all millennials have a bachelor's degree. The single best educated group in America, in the history of the United States of America, and you're being underpaid, underserved, undersupported. You can't even move out from home. Stay with me. This is Grant Cardone on Young Hustlers with Jared Glant.
At Jared Glant.
Grant Cardone saved my business. About 6 months ago, I found Grant Cardone on YouTube, and I instantly liked what he was saying. I wanted to know how to go out and get the sale. I wanted to know when I wanted money, how to turn the faucet on and get money. I call that money on tap, and Grant Cardone taught me how to get that stuff.
Whatever it takes, do what you gotta do, go get it, what you want in your business and in your life.
I need a new guru, somebody who's really up to date and modern, and that's when I found Grant Cardone, and that's when I found 10X.
Look, massive action.
What are you waiting for? You're either gonna have more or you're gonna have less. Make the decision, get committed, read the books, get to the seminars, take action.
If you're trying to build a massive brand, I think there's nobody better in the country than Grant Cardone.
Whatever you want, you got to commit all the way in and think in terms of domination, not a spectator. You don't want to be a spectator, folks. Spectators pay, players get paid. There's not a second, a third, a fourth, or a fifth. It's just first or nothing. Improvements in products comes from competition. But if you're the one playing the game, you want to dominate the field.
Your power base is your lifeblood. It's everyone that you know. And it starts very small. It starts in your immediate circle and branches out from there.
People underestimate this all the time. In this book, Grant tells you who your power base is, how you contact them, in what order, and exactly what you do.
Now, how do you do that in your business? Follow-up, emails, phone calls, persistence, personal visits. Dominate your buyer's thinking.
So if you want to learn how to outwork the competition with effective strategies, you've got to get If You're Not First, You're Last. Grant covers exact strategies on what you need to do so that you can actually push, advance, and dominate your marketplace.
Okay, so what are we telling you? This is Grant Cardone on Young Hustlers, Jared Glant on Young Hustlers.
At Jared Glant.
Okay, somebody just asked me. Somebody just asked me, hey, what are the 3 points for moving out, dude? For moving out, moving up. Millennials, moving out and moving up. You guys are sick of your position? This is what you do. You got to give up the nest. You have to give up the sense of security and
comfort.
safety. All right?
The cushy comfort.
There's a young lady outside right now in my studio, okay? She came here. Me and Jared talked about this before. She walked in here. She hit me on Twitter last couple of days. Found out I was looking at a home in Miami. She's a real estate agent right here in town. And she showed up today, man. Just showed up. She got out of the nest. It's not comfortable. Now, I'm telling you that to tell you this. I told Jared, I said, I'm going to tell people that's what they should be doing. He's like, man, do you really want everybody just walking in here? And I'm like, dude, I can't tell people not to do the right thing. Move out of the nest, do the difficult thing, okay? Even if it bothers me because people just walk in the front door here, do it, man. Do whatever you got to do. Get out of the nest, get out of the entitlement, get out of the sense of comfort, get away from mommy and daddy, get away from the old thinking. I was 29 years old when I broke free. I had to get away from mommy. And I don't just mean physically, but all the thinking that goes with mama. Number 2, you must become a barbarian. My wife would disagree with this completely because she thinks I'm already way over the top. But what I'm talking about is, and he talks about that inner, what do you call it?
The dark side.
The dark side. I am an
I want money, I want power, I want women, I want
Dude, I'm not arrogant. Baby, I'm just convinced that I'm right. And even if I'm not right, I need to act like I'm right.
Certainty.
I got to embrace the dark side. And the third thing is you got to skill up, man. You have to do the things they don't teach you in school. No matter who you are, learn how to sell, learn how to close a deal, learn how to push, pressure, finish. These are the things entrepreneurs don't learn. You show me Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. These guys are killers, dude. These guys don't play. They're killers. I'm telling you. You might think they're nice people. If you got inside their inner circle, you'd find out these are killers. They got that dark side. They know how to sell. They know how to promote. They know how to brutally market. They know how to close a deal, and they know how to follow up. Brandon's calling from New York. What's your question, my friend?
What's up, B?
B.
What's going on, man? I don't really have any kind of questions. I've been trying to call for the last few weeks. What's going on?
Not much, my friend. What can you say? What have you learned out of the show today, bro? What you like? What you like here?
Well, I actually, the show today, I haven't been able to tune in. I just got done from a sale, so I wasn't able to start tuning in from the beginning of this show. But I'm normally
good,
tuning
man.
in every week.
If you did have a question, Brandon, if you did have a question, what would it be?
Well, I guess I just hired a new a sales guy here, and he's young, just like myself. And he's new to it. I know he's got the hustle and bustle. What would you say to a new sales guy just getting in?
Push him, dude. Push him.
Best kind of advice you can give. Push him
every day. Make sure he's reading something every day. Make sure get him on my material, dude, and make sure he's great. And if he's not willing to take it, shove it down his throat, push it in his ears, push it up his ass, whatever you got to do, dude, make sure he's on it. If you break him,
He wasn't the right person.
How many people do we see come over here, man? We try to break them.
Oh, dude, that's
break
the
them,
goal.
bro. Blow him out. Brandon, thanks for calling in. Dude, I just had a guest walk in. I cannot believe she's here. The chick that knows more about darkness than anyone I've ever known in my life. Candy is back. Candy, what are you doing? Give that girl, give her.
Busted back in town. Stop by. Heard you had this great new show, Young Hustler.
Dude, Candy heard you talking about Bad Boys. That's why she came
and
over
I said,
here.
let me just pop on over.
Let me ask you, have you ever had a guy, Candy? It's so good to see you.
I know.
Have you
Look
ever?
how great your studio looks now. It's all colorful.
Hey, Candy, where you been?
I've been traveling.
You've been
all
down there in
over.
that dirty, haven't you?
You know
Dirty.
it.
She loves
Down
that
in
dirty.
the dirty.
So
Getting
Candy,
my seafood gumbo.
Candy, have you ever been with a guy that could not take care of you?
Yes, you know I have.
A scrub.
Tell me, what was
because,
that cat's name? That cat's name was like Larry or something, right?
Oh, there was a few, baby. Okay, when I was young, you know, you think that doesn't matter, you know. So I can support myself. That was the logic back then. I can support myself. It doesn't matter. I'll pay for them. You know, we're in love.
I don't know why women do that,
But, you
man.
know,
I had a woman
because
tell me
they're
one
young,
time.
but
Let me
the
tell you. Hang on,
problem
Candy.
is the guy can't handle it.
Candy, you hadn't been
It's
on the
not
show
the
in a long
girl. Is the guy.
Let me tell you, I was out with a
Drives
woman
them
once.
nuts.
I was out with a woman once, and she's like, I went, the bill came. She's like, I'll pay it. I said, but look, I know you can pay it. Okay, I know you can pay. You can pay the whole thing if you wanted to. I'm paying this one. You pay later.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
And she did. And she did.
Raunchy on this show.
Yeah.
I was listening
Okay,
earlier.
so you think the show's gotten
Damn.
raunchy? It's gotten
It's
dark.
raunchy. It's definitely a guy show. That's for sure.
What do you think about this idea about a guy being a barbarian? Like the millennials need to go out and gut up.
They need to gut up and they need to hustle. These guys right now are soft and they're weak. And let me tell you,
I don't think that's just about the.
so unattractive.
It's not
Maybe
just-
that was attractive when I was a teenager, but shoot, I was young back then.
I don't think that's just about men either. I think it's about people. Like
It's-
people need
it's
to bone
weak.
up
I
now.
don't like it. I want someone willing to do whatever it takes, you know? Because I am. I want to be treated the way.
Gotta work the hustle
you
muscle.
know?
Come on,
Let's
man.
go. Let's put some of these bracelets on, baby.
Candy's in the studio today,
We
so
love
you know
Candy.
I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have you on the show next. You gonna be in town for a week?
I probably will.
I'm gonna have you on the Cardone Zone, dog. Okay. Hey, this is Grant Cardone on Twitter. I'm at Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant at Jared Glant. Look, I want you to take, if you like the show, I want you to take the time today to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get a notice of this, and hit like if you like it. Share it with your buddies. Let them know about it. Okay. I'm trying to blow my YouTube channel up. Trying to get some money from YouTube.
Come on,
You
man.
are
Which means
blowing
I'm
up.
trying to get some money from Google. The Google people.
They got deep pockets. Get in those pockets.
I can't wait till I get one of the checks from Google. Some Google money. Yeah. You know how you get that? You know how you get that? The advice I'm giving you. Move out. Get out of the
Leave
nest.
the nest.
Become a barbarian. I did a phone conference call. Me and Jerry did a conference call with a group called Aura TV today. The end of the call, the guy's like, I got to tell you something, dude. You are one authentic guy. I said, bro, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going out. I'm going all the way. I'm going to offend some people. There's going to be people who won't hire me, won't do business with me, but I got to find that part of the world that likes me. Matt's calling in from Nashville, Tennessee, man.
Matt, what's up?
Thanks for calling in, brother.
Hey, Grant and Jared.
Hey.
Just had a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm in car sales, and I'm a huge fan of yours. You know, I make sure to, do some training every single day, try to make myself better, trying to grow in this industry. And the company I work for, I love everything about them. Awesome kind of business. The way that we're set up, I think it's better than anybody else, so I don't want to leave here. But they don't have a training mentality.
It's nobody else's responsibility except your own to train yourself. If the second you rely on anybody else for that, you give up control
Absolutely.
for your results.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. That's why I do it myself. My only thought,
Yeah.
I want to grow with this company. I want to grow in management. I want to be running one of their stores one of these days. And I would like, I don't know how to sell my company on training. And
Dude,
you guys know how to sell training, so I'm asking you.
Yeah, why don't
how do I
you
get-
let me just
how do I
say
get that
this.
going?
How many people work in at your store?
Sales guys at my location, I've got 6, 20 at my other location.
Okay, and what's your position there?
I'm a salesman.
Okay, good. So why don't you put the 6 guys together at your location, go talk to the other 20, and put together a letter where all of you sign, all 26 of you sign, dude, we'd like training. We'll use the training. Provide us with training. We need information. Our customers are better educated today. That's what I would do. I would put together the average customer spending 9 to 11 hours on the internet before they get to the store. Candy, can I have my coffee? And man, you walk in, you use the office, you can't even do anything. So the average customer's on the internet 9 to 11 hours. Your customers are better prepared. Your margins are compressed. Your competition's fierce, and you guys want training. And get all 26 guys to sign to like a petition.
It's a mutiny.
That's what I would do, bro. I hope that helps, Matt. Let me know, bro. I appreciate you training yourself right now. I appreciate you being responsible for taking
Go hard,
care of
buddy.
yourself.
Go hard. Push yourself hard.
I'm gonna tell you, I learned
to either way.
I appreciate you calling in, brother. I learned more from the car business about get that dark side. Is that what you call it? Dude, I learned about the car business. Because look, in the car business, if you don't grit up,
bone up,
if you don't bust out of the nest, if you don't dig down and like, okay, I got to confront a customer that hates my guts anyway because I am a car salesman. If you don't learn how to do that stuff, that's why so many real estate agents, I mean, they're the softest salespeople I ever met in my life. I was with a real estate agent yesterday and I said, hey, what's the price? What's the lowest price one of these units is sold for? And man, you would think I hit her with a light. It was midnight and she was running through the forest and I hit her with a light and she just froze like, I'm Bambi and you're about to run over me. And I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I actually backed off and my wife was with me and I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I started like, I can't hear anything, and it softened it up for her because she couldn't handle it. And then I came back later and I said, hey, what's the lowest number that one of these units is sold for? And she's like, well, she's had time to prepare now. She spent 20 minutes figuring out what am I going to say the next time. She's like, well, what's the lowest price somebody paid for Apple stock? Wrong answer, man. Wrong answer. Okay. I said, look, baby, you're not selling Apple stock. I'm not buying Apple stock. All she did was make me aggressive. And the reason I'm telling you that is this. When you try to go from being, just the professional because you have a business card to not having any data to quickly saying, I'm going to have this quick answer about Apple. Look, you're not skilled up. Number one, you have to move out. I'm talking about moving out of everything that's average or middle, okay? You got to get away from your old friends, not just mama. You got to get away from your brothers and your sisters that haven't busted out. You got to get away from the neighborhood that's comfortable. Number two, okay? Number two thing I want you to do, let him know that. Number two is I want you to become barbaric, okay? You've been programmed to be nice.
Beast mode. Get it.
Beast.
Come on, man.
Okay? You don't need people to like you. This is the world you live in. When you go to the grocery store, okay? The world you live in is looking for money, okay? They're not looking for nice, okay? The people that make it, I mean, I hate to tell you this. I can be a nice person, but there's times, and I tell my wife all the time, baby, now's not the time. Now I got to get what I need to get for us right now. And if I don't win a popularity contest because of it, sorry, somebody's got to be the bad guy right now. Somebody's got to look bad. I'm on this big business deal right now, and the guy wrote me yesterday and says, man, this has been a really bumpy deal. I said, hey, brother, this ain't bumpy. It's $32 million involved in this transaction. Don't tell me it's bumpy. I'm doing this deal. I need 5 more days. Get it for me. Quit acting like a little itch bay, and don't make it about me. See, that's the barbarian. Well, you got to get strong in a deal. I'm worth it. Okay? Look, you got people being paid going from $7 to $10 for no reason except for some freaking president decided they need a $3 bump. You need to learn how to go into the marketplace, be exceptional, be great, demand your money, stick it out. You don't have to be ugly about it, okay? And then skill up. If you're not getting your money,
skill up.
Sales,
Got to get it up.
Closing, negotiating. What's up, Polly? That's for me? No, this is for me. This one's for me. Both of them are for me? Oh, dude, that's beautiful.
Only phone.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, we got Miguel on the phone from Jacksonville, Florida. I think he's really from Columbia, but he's just saying that.
Miguel.
What's up, Miguel?
Jared, Grant, how's it going today, guys?
Going good, brother. Appreciate you holding on for a second, okay? I got a little foam issue happening right now, okay? Go ahead, man.
Well, listen, I actually work with a company called Primerica Financial Services.
I love Primerica, dude. You know Hector Lamarck?
Absolutely, man. I've listened to your conference call with him so many times, it's not even funny.
Yeah, well, that's good. Repetition is the mother of all learning.
Absolutely. You know, I just want to kind of chime in a little bit about what you guys are doing. Absolutely. As far as getting direct, I I've kind of sold myself on this, is that the difference between me now and 5 years from now are the people I meet and the books I read. So I am being aggressive as I have to be.
Dude, you sound like a wolf.
Come on,
Miguel. Have you seen my book list on Twitter yet?
Absolutely. I actually messaged you on Facebook. We talked probably about a month ago. I reached out.
Get on it, man. I'm down. I'm
Miguel,
a little behind.
are you able to see this or just hear this?
Both.
Does it look like I'm getting man boobs, dude?
You know, you might want to get on some Dallas protein shakes, and that might fix that for you.
Get on them?
Can you make them?
No, I'm just playing.
Okay,
you're actually part of Vitalis, aren't you?
No, dude. I use Visalis, actually. I was just wondering, man, is there a possibility that's causing it? I like Visalis. I love the protein drink. I use it every morning.
Yeah, so do I, brother. Nah, it's definitely not Vitalis. You just need to do a little bit more pull-ups and push-ups, dog, and just make them
Watch out.
Okay, dude, what's your question, Brother Miguel?
Well, my question is this. Obviously, I am counting social media to the fullest, but I am actually getting, what's the word? I guess some criticism from some people in my own organization saying, you know, you're not going to build your organization through social media because primarily because we have certain regulations where,
of course,
compliance-wise, we're not allowed to do that.
Right.
And I'm just selling myself on it, man. You know what? I just got to get as many people knowing who I am as much as possible, and just selling myself on like a commercial of getting people to know who I am. What would you say? Maybe something I can just. Because I'm getting feedback from my leaders saying, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. But obviously... Yeah, I know it's tough, man, because of the space that you're in. It's really, really difficult. I was with a financial planner the other day. We were doing a project for Wells Fargo, and he's like, man, I wish I could use the social mediums the way you do. I said, what do you mean? He's like, I can't because I'm a financial planner, and this stuff can be held against me in my license and da-da-da. I said, well... You got to figure out how to do it, bro, because a billion people, there's 7 billion people on this planet don't know anything about Primerica's rules, regulations. But you see these companies, they get big, and what happens is now they get conservative. And that's what the leaders are trying to protect, you know, the name and the brand, and I understand that.
That's how you become BlackBerry.
But your job, bro, you got to figure out, Miguel, is some kind of way to creatively kind of thread the needle where it's acceptable. The first thing I would tell you, I'm writing an article right now that's going to go live here in the next 3 days. The 7 tips to building a social media following, because that's really what you're talking about is how to build a following. And I'll make sure and send that to you if you just tweet me or Jared. We'll get you a copy of that. All right.
Absolutely.
Miguel, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. All right. Be great, brother.
All right. And do you mind if I actually say one more thing?
Go ahead, man.
My YouTube channel is youtube.com/The Crusaders TV. I'm getting into motivational speaking, and I'm looking to build my following also.
Okay. YouTube.com, The Crusaders TV.
God
bless you, brother. God bless you. Thanks for calling in. My name's Grant Cardone. This is at Jared Glant. You're on Young Hustlers every Thursday.
1 p.m. Eastern.
Miami time, baby.
Get your money right.
Did you know, are we still hiring people here?
Man, we hiring every single day.
Every
damn day.
Do I care, when they come in the door, do I care? Candy, you still here?
Oh, yeah.
Do I care if what they look like?
No.
Do I care where they went to school?
You do care what they look like.
Do I care?
You do too.
Well, I mean,
they can't be dressed like a slouch and stink.
Dude, we didn't even give the phone number out today.
Damn.
Couldn't get to it.
You know, we get because we've been.
Okay, couple things I got to tell you about. Number one is you want to go to. This is going to be a newsletter that I'm going to be sending out every week. I want you to go to GrantCardoneSuccess.com. Is that set up?
CardoneSuccess.com.
Can you ask Leo if that's set up? CardoneSuccess.com. Try GrantCardoneSuccess.com too. I think it might work. I'm going to send you out a free newsletter. Number two is a number of people are asking me, yet 2 days ago on your show on the Cardone Zone, you said you were going to give $500 away at your store for the person that most perfectly described your show that day. It's all up to me. It's completely up to me and what I want to pick. I'm going to be announcing that tomorrow, not today. I'll be announcing that next Tuesday at 1:00 on my show Cardone Zone. Every week on the Cardone Zone, we're going to get $500 away. Yeah. Is that Miguel? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then what do you want to give away on our show every week?
So I think that
subscribers. What do we want?
So
Subscribers, followers, Twitter followers. What do we want?
We're looking for Twitter followers.
Let's give away the entrepreneur package. That's the best package for the millennials. That's an $1,100 value. Every week you have a chance. Okay,
to win.
Do we want to give it to callers, subscribers? What do we want to do?
I think what we need to do is on a weekly basis. You guys let us know what you think about this. On a weekly basis, we're going to go through our subscribers on this show for YouTube. And at random, we're going to pick one subscriber to win an entrepreneur package.
And you know, if people were following me on the Super Bowl, I offered $1,000 in cash for anybody that picked the right score of that game.
Mm-hmm.
There was 1,200 people. 1,200 people. And not one person got the score right. Okay, so we do all kind of fun stuff like that. So how are we going to determine the $1,100 entrepreneur package?
Hey, can we see who our subscribers are on YouTube? Is there a list? Like if you pull up a list, can you do that?
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Okay. So let's see here. Subscribers. We gonna
figure something out.
No, we got to tell people what it is, dog. Can't just figure something out,
what
man.
You want to do Young.
We'll do Grant. We'll do our package called Grant on the Go for the person that gets the most retweets on the show. The person that gets the most retweets, Young Hustlers, hashtag Young Hustlers, most retweets is going to get Cardone on the Go. That's a
4 MP3s.
$399 package.
No, because it's on sale for $399. Just Closer Survival Guide's a $700
What the hey am I talking about? Billy just called in. Billy, first of all, Billy, if you've been listening, I want to know, Billy, do you know the 3 things you're going to take away from the show?
I do not know the 3 things. I just tuned in. I've never called you live before.
Candy, what are the 3 things?
Move out, become a barbarian, and slay the dragon.
No, number 3 is skill up.
Skill up.
So Billy, this is what you got to do. Leave the nest. Whatever question you have for me, Billy, I'm going to say this. Leave the nest, become a barbarian, and skill up. But what's your question?
It's not a question, Grant. I just wanted to say thank you. Since I discovered your books, your audio books, completely changed my life.
Oh, my God.
Being on the phone with you right now is just like being introduced to the person that donated you a heart.
Oh, dude, that is awesome, dude.
That's why we do what we. Billy, thank you for calling up and saying that for real. It validates all the hard work, all the stuff we do for free. I'm gonna help Grant say thank you on this one.
No, thank you.
Because it's I tell you, we work extremely hard over here. You guys see a lot of fun.
Candy. You see what? I'm a barbarian in the world out there.
Barbarian.
And Billy appreciates it.
Billy, we work in long hours for you, Billy. We work in long hours for you.
Dude, Billy, what kind of money?
Y'all
What kind of
looking
money?
good.
What kind of money you think you've? Which of my products do you have? First of all,
I've got a couple of the CD sets, 10X Rule. I've got the book and the audio book. That is the only thing that plays in my car.
Dude,
ever.
What do you think those programs have been worth to you in financial terms?
It's not even financial. It's changed my life. The accountability that you somehow clearly made obvious that each and every one of us need to take, the massive action that's required to get where we need to get.
Yeah.
Changed everything about my life.
Pow. Billy, I love you, brother. I love you. You know what? Because that book, those books and programs wouldn't be any good if people didn't use them. I really, really appreciate the mission at our company here. You want to tell them what it is, or do you know? The mission is that people are actually using our products and services to improve the quality of their life. That is the mission of our company. There's not
7 billion people.
Bang, we're going out for all of them. Billy, thanks for calling in, brother. Be great.
Thank you so much, Grant.
Hey, and go Godspeed, which is extremely fast.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, I don't think those are man boobs. It looks like a chest to me.
Okay,
Candy, doing those wide push-ups.
Candy just approved me with no man boobs.
That is
okay,
not
Polly,
man boobs.
You don't have man boobs, right, Polly? No. Polly. Jared Glant on Twitter. He needs some more followers, folks.
Come on, give me some
how many
love.
you at? Like 6,000 now?
4,300.
Come on, let's bust him up. Get my boy, whoever retweets the show today. You go to YouTube, you grab the link, throw the link down, say, man, great show, Young Hustlers, hashtag Young Hustlers. Retweet the link of the show. The person that gets the most retweets for the link of the show, and you got to be subscribed to my YouTube channel to get that, okay? I'm going to send you,
It's the
qualifier, baby, because I can check that. Then I'm going to get you our Cardone on the Go. That's the package. That's the package Billy's talking about, but a complete package. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant to my right. Folks, take this away. Number one, get out of the nest. You got to leave the nest. Sooner or later, you got to go. Number two, you need to become a barbarian. You need to start thinking like a barbarian.
Monster.
You ladies out there,
monster.
you ladies out there that listen to me, okay? You got to barbarian up, okay? The educational system tried to make you a nice little girl. That's not who's going to win in the real world. You guys out there, y'all need to bone up, dude. You need to bone up, get strong.
Relentless.
Be willing to have dirt under your fingernails. Do whatever it takes, whenever it takes, however it takes. That's what we appreciate here, and that's what other companies appreciate. And number three, skill up. Learn how to sell, learn how to promote, learn how to market, shamelessly market. Learn how to persist when people are telling you never come back again. Learn how to knock on doors, baby. And you too, can be like Jared Glant.
Young hustler.
Appreciate you being here today. Be great. Follow us on Twitter. Facebook, I'm Cardone Success. There's only 260,000 people there.
Only.
And our YouTube channel is at Grant Cardone. Make sure you subscribe. Paulie, take us out.
Pixel Pimp.
Be great. Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. Every Thursday, 1 p.m., Young Hustlers. Be there. Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation...